the bench?
I think he can do them either way. It's just that I felt like, we're trying to get Jordan Bowden going and trying to give him a different look to look at it. And he just, again, it's just a gut feeling. I just felt like we had to get more out of Bowden. And maybe sometimes you do that by changing it up for him and let him sit and watch it. If they don't come in and see it differently. And you look at him, I'm not concerned about Jordan Bowden shooting the ball. I just want to see him do all the other things. And I just think if you're not shooting the ball well, you'll get lost in the game. Doing other things, that part of it will just flow naturally for you. And I just wanted him to have a chance to look at it instead of starting. But Yves, we expected to get exactly the same from Yves, whether he started or not. And like I said, I do think it helped the rotation a little bit.
Mike Weston, Rob.
Rick, you guys got to the line a lot more this game. You kind of emphasized that after Kansas. How do you feel about that today?
Well, we did. We did get there again. I'd like to see us shoot really a better percentage of what we did, but we allowed them to get there way too. We just fouled way too much, and especially in the second half. But I go back and look at points in the paint. That's how we want to play. And, I was glad to see us get 14 points off the break. I mean, that was big for us. And we talked a lot about if we could turn them over, attacking, get to the rim, and I thought Bowden really tried to make a push. We didn't have a particularly great night shooting the ball. We could have shot a lot more threes if we had wanted to. But again, we've got to get to the free throw line. We need to drive the ball more. We did start doing that a little bit better in the second half to allow us to get there a little bit.
I know different guys handle a situation like the one with Bowden tonight. Different guys handle it differently. He's always been a guy who kind of cares a lot and is an unselfish guy. Was he someone that you had to explain to him this was more of an opportunity than a punishment or anything of that sort?
I didn't explain anything to him. I just said, hey, this is what we're going to do. And he's had more opportunity than anybody. He's been a guy that he's had it pretty easy. I mean, I've coached everybody on the team probably harder than him because he's one of those guys that we're talking about Bowden, right? Where he's normally doing all the right things, but we think he can do more. And I'm not talking about scoring. I'm not talking about anything other than he can do more. And we just feel like he's been very tentative, and that's the one thing that we don't want any of our guys to be tentative. We don't want that, and that's what we feel. And so that's why we made the change as much as anything. We need him to be aggressive, and we need him to want more out of himself. And the more he'll demand from himself, the better it's going to help our team.
Coach,